zombie apocalypse.
What's up, guys? I'm back after like 3 or 4 months, but I'm ready to get fired back up and try to get back into this now that I can make this kind of a full-time deal, hopefully. But today I'm going to be reacting to something a little bit different. I'm going to be reacting to the Catch Me Outside girl, and then after the video I'm kind of just giving my opinion of what I think about this and why she became famous, and I don't know, just overall kind of going over her age and her attitude and her environment that she's kind of raised in, with being with her mom being single and going through like fighting cancer 2 times. Is from what I've read in media could lie all the time. But that's what we're gonna get into today. So before we get into the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and we're gonna get right into it.
Go after me.
Good, bitch.
Like if I tell her like hit me, she'll try to hit me, and I gotta like dodge her.
All right, first off, we're seeing that how the mom's reacting, as in she's kind of persuading her to want to fight. And the thing is, being a mother, which I don't, just from my mother, you don't do that. That's not how we get someone to stop of their actions or the fighting. You don't egg it on. That was kind of an egging on kind of deal right there. But let's go ahead and continue into this video.
If she hits me, I'm giving it to her. I'm pretty violent. I mushed her in the face because she wouldn't get out of my face. Either I'm breaking down her door or she's breaking down my door. I don't stop till I start seeing dents in the door.
Because I knew what I was doing, you did it.
She's so over-exaggerated. But she'll be like, oh, she threw boulders at my window. The pebble's like this little. She'll threaten me if you don't.
Alright, first of all, I don't mean to step in on this though, but there's not a dad figure in any of this. And I know in later videos, I might even show that in the later videos you're not, there's no father figure, there's nothing of control. The mom's doing it alone, it puts stress on her, and this is putting where she might even react out like this to her daughter. Which is not always good, but it's hard in that situation. We'll get into that later, and I think there's another video.
Do this or that, then I'm gonna call your PO.
You got one more time to hit me, Danielle. You got one more.
I ran out 4 times in one day, and the cops brought me back every time. She wants me to be sent away. You want me in just as bad? Put me in jail.
And it's a joke to her. It's a joke to her. And the thing is, she thinks all of this is just a game to her. And in this video, she's 13, but later on she's 14, and all this fame's come to her. But right now, she thinks this is the highlight of her life. This is, you know, her way of living young, of living her teenage years, when it's really not what she needs to get into, because later on jail and prison will come up. But let's proceed with that.
Yeah.
So tell me what you think you're doing that contributes to this chaos and this problem.
I don't behave, I'm disrespectful. I steal cars. I steal her credit card. I ain't gonna lie, there's no reason to lie. Everybody know already, like.
What do you say to yourself that gives you the right to take somebody else's car?
You're talking to be sliding, you mean? That's what makes me want to take the next bitch car.
And the thing is, you got her speaking this different language. It's kind of like a Star Wars language. And then later on you'll hear she'll say, it's from the streets. And from knowing a little bit of that stuff, that's nothing from the streets. That's just her own little talk she's made up. And then later on you'll see her mom explain, oh, this is what she means by it. And the thing is, that's horrible for a mom to know her little lingo, her little language she's got going on. But let's get on.
What now? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Are you speaking English? Do you have an accent of some sort?
Tell them where it comes from. You know.
From the streets.
Oh. Okay, so...
Oh, I'm not trying to, like, butt in here, but now to both of them, Danielle and her mother, you're seeing that it's both a joke. She's talking like this, her mom laughs along, and now it seems like the mom is kind of buddy-buddy with her daughter, which is not always a thing that it needs to happen. She needs to be a parent. She doesn't need to be a friend. And in this situation, that's exactly what's going on.
Tell me again, what is it you say to yourself that gives you the right to take somebody else's car?
I don't say anything to myself. I just say, all right, there's a car. There's some keys right in front of me. I know where the car at.
You know where the car at. Did you go to the 5th grade? No, I'm asking, how far did you go?
Yeah, the thing is, like, they think it's a joke. But when you hear someone talking like that and everything's a joke and you want to kind of know where their education is, and he's taking it serious of the highest education she's been in. Have you passed 5th grade? And I haven't really heard much of it, but...
Well, I stopped at 7th if you want to get technical.
You stopped at the 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
So you did go through the 5th grade.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I was just curious. Okay, so you just take it and you don't consider that it belongs to someone else.
No. Your keys in my room, you asking for it. You don't leave your keys in someone's room when they've stolen cars before. Like, you asking for it.
So what do you think is going to happen when you happen to steal somebody's car that disagrees with that and decides that they're going to drop a hammer on you and prosecute you to the full extent of the law?
Then I do my time in jail. Jail ain't nothing. That's what I always do, and they never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Because you're too streetwise?
Yup. And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
She's talking about the audience, that they're laughing at her.
And did you see the face of that one audience member? She had wide eyes and was just amazed of what this girl was saying. Because like this, you don't hear girls at the age of 13. If you were to go back in the day, a lot of discipline was going on. You know, a lot of making sure that your kid wasn't some hood rat like this. And this woman in the audience is amazed to hear this kind of language come out of this 13-year-old's mouth. Well, let's go ahead with that.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yep. Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said.
Catch her outside and she'll go outside and do what she has to do. That's what she's talking about.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah,
is
okay,
all,
yeah.
This is all, but don't you see that this is all mouth? This is mouth.
Oh,
So you want to take this outside? Because I think they can bring cameras outside.
Really? Because I think I flipped you.
You want to do it again?
Danny, don't get all tough. Please don't. This is not the place
Hey,
and this is not
sit
the time.
down.
Sit down.
All right, then.
sit down.
Flip me now. Come flip me now.
Now it's time to talk about why she's famous. And I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. People in, Hollywood, the people that make the media, that to try to make someone famous for stupidity and being idiotic is something I don't understand. It's all because of a phrase that she said, "Catch me outside, how about that?" And I don't know, maybe it was something about those words that really thought media picked up on, and they were like, you know what, we can make this girl famous, and later on, we're going to give her this, she's going to have her own fashion line, she's going to have shirts that say "Catch me outside, how about that?" And the thing is, I think a lot of what influenced it and made it go viral is the young kids of today, and that can, I guess, are trying to relate to Danielle, are the ones that try to share this, and everyone else thinks it's funny. I think it's funny, but when I really get down and dirty with it, it's not right. It's to make someone famous like this is not the right reason. To make someone famous is someone that has a talent. Kim Kardashians don't have a talent. And I can tell you what made them famous, but I'm not going to say it on here. But now today's society, a lot of things have changed of what makes someone famous. And now it's not talent anymore. It's so if someone says something funny, then it makes them famous. Or if it's a meme, that makes them famous. And it's all changed now. And you know, I've seen a post on Facebook where she said, "I'm 14 and I have my own fashion line. What are you guys doing with your life?" And that made me just kind of blast with kind of an anger and kind of grind my gears kind of moment, because the only thing that made her famous was going on Dr. Phil. That made it where people could see her because of being on Dr. Phil, and then making that catchphrase that she made. And then from there, this really stepped up Dr. Phil's game with having her on there, and a lot of more people are watching Dr. Phil, I think because of Danielle. And America, all I have to say is why? Why do we come to this? Why do we want to make people famous that are idiots? And we know her past of stealing cars and doing drugs and running away from home, and then the PO had to take her to. It's all a joke to her, which it makes it look, making it where it's a joke to us. But really, America, we need to step up our game of who we making famous. These rappers today, I don't know why you call them rappers, because they can't rap either. I want to go back to the 1990s with Tupac and Biggie. That was when it was really good. Now we have something we can't understand, like Little Yachty, or Yachty, or however you say it. I don't know how you say it. I gotta think of yacht before I say Yachty, I guess. But I don't know. And they make these own little fashions. Like they got this fashion of Cheeto hair, like little Yachty's got. I had to think about how to say the name. And it's just because, oh man, I don't know, we make these people that are famous. My main important message of this video is, why do we make people famous that are stupid, idiotic, don't know any better, or out there doing shit they're not supposed to do? An example is Danielle. So let's think about that, guys. See you guys in the next video.